So if you're wondering what it's like to buy new construction homes in Palm Beach, Florida, if you're wondering what it's like to buy new construction homes in South Florida, if that's the case, then this video is for you. This week, we're going to check out the new construction community of Valencia Grand. My name is Ray Fernandez. I'm with Living in Palm Beach, Florida, powered by eXp Realty. Welcome. If this is your first time to our channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button there over in the corner. While you're at it, ring that bell. What that'll do is that'll help notify you each time we put out a new video. We put out new videos every single week. So if you're wondering what it's like to eat, sleep, and drink in this beautiful part of the world we call Palm Beach and South Florida, if that's the case, this channel is for you. 16 years ago, my family and I relocated to this beautiful part of the world we call South Florida, and we haven't looked back. Today, we truly find honor to help people, perhaps like you, do exactly the same thing. So if you have any questions of what's involved to relocate to here in South Florida, if you want to find out what the process is from people who've actually done it, well, there's a few ways to get a hold of our team. Down below is our email address. That's one great way. Also on the screen, you see our phone number. You can either call or text that number. Two great ways is you can either, in the description and in the comments section, there's a link. Click on that link. What that'll do, help set up some time for us to speak either through a phone call or through a Zoom, whichever way you feel most comfortable. In any case, we have your back when it comes to relocating to here to sunny South Florida. We have helped so many people relocate to South Florida, and we absolutely love it. So this week I am in a new construction community it's actually called Valencia Sound is where I'm standing now. But this video is about Valencia Grand. Here in South Florida, there is a regional builder by the name of GL Homes, and they build a lot of these communities called Valencia this, Valencia that. When all's said and done in our area here, there are exactly 11 Valencias. We are showing the models here in Valencia Sound for Valencia Grand, and when it comes down to it, of all the Valencias, Valencia Grand is going to be the grandest of all of them. So to give you an idea where we are in Boynton Beach. It's sort of a southern to central Palm Beach County. Palm Beach is the most northern part of the Miami metro area. We are in the western end of it. One of the main roads where some of the new construction communities are in Palm Beach is called Lyons Road. All the Valencias are located. If you start from Boynton Beach Boulevard and come down, you will see also a bunch of places called the Canyons. So there are lots of high-end communities when you come down Lyons, and it goes through Boynton Beach, Delray Beach, Boca Raton, some of the premier land for Palm Beach County, and a lot of the high-end new construction communities are building. So depending on the size of home you want, they have it all pretty much here at Valencia. They start around 2,200 square feet and they go up to about 3,500 square feet. So you pick your models. They have several models here on site. Reach out to our team if you want to know which are the most popular models. I'm going to highlight some of them when we go and look at the homes. I didn't do all the popular ones, but if you have any questions about which are the most popular models, and there's good reasons why there are some more popular than others, reach out to our team. Like always, when you look at a new construction community's website, they are quoting just the base price of the home. They're not taking into account the land lot. They're not taking into account options, and you probably will want to include some options. So the lots of land here in this community they start at around $40,000, so budget accordingly. If you want a water view on your land lot, you can expect to pay in excess of $100,000 for just a piece of land. This is a 55 and older community. So GL is known for that. Not all GL homes communities are 55 and older communities. As a matter of fact, one of the communities I previewed recently is Arden. That's an all-age communities, but in general, when you see a GL homes community, lots of times they're 55 and older. When you have a 55 and older community, what that means is one of the people that on the deed will need to be 55 and older. That doesn't really stop that many people. What really sometimes people have getting over is that you are not allowed to have people under, in some cases 18, in other cases 21. So use 21 as a general rule. You are not allowed have someone live in the home that is younger than 21 years of age. These communities are built for active adult lifestyles. They have everything going on here. They have this community and lots of the GL communities, they have a sport called pickleball. They have very competitive pickleball tournaments. They have tennis. They have lots of stuff here. But if you want to live your life as if it's 7 Saturdays, well, this is a community that I would definitely consider. So as I mentioned, the Valencia Grand is going to be the grandest clubhouse when all is said and done. Right now, people are buying in Valencia Grand, and let me just go over the numbers. They have a total of 704 homes in all total at Valencia Grand. Currently already, even though the community, you can't even go onto it, they've already sold 147, just to give you an idea. If you were to buy a home now, between the build time and everything, you should expect it to take over a year. In fact, the homes that you buy today, you will be taking delivery of at the end of next year, 2023. They have a ton of stuff. When I go through the clubhouse, they have card rooms, they have like a wine storage, they have all kinds of really neat stuff. So here is what some of the things that are included and are going to be included in the new clubhouse when it comes to Valencia Grand that they don't have here currently. If you want to come and visit the community, you can come here. That's where they'll show the models. But you could see, get an idea of what the clubhouse consists of. But let me tell you this is very important. If you are coming to see new construction community, I highly recommend you get independent representation. What that means is that if you walk straight to the builder on your own, you will basically, from that point forward, will be working directly with the builder, and you'll be working directly with an employee of the builder. And this doesn't go just for GL. This goes for all new construction homes. Us as realtors, we help represent you. It doesn't cost you anything out of your pocket. This fact, it's the builder who pays us in the end, and they're happy to do so. And you can even ask them here directly, and they'll tell you this. There's no bias to using a realtor as if you're going to get a better price. They will absolutely tell you that. The reason why they want to work with us is because they know that we will bring them future new homeowners all year around. So reach out to our team if you want to know what that process is. We get a lot of people that are planning to come here to Florida, and we help book those appointments. The other good thing about what we do is we will help get you to see the best consultant at each of these new construction sites. Not all home consultants are created equally, and we will aim to get you in to see the best one. They'll keep you most informed and be most thorough when it comes to presenting their community. So some of the things that you will see at Valencia Grand in their clubhouse that they don't have here is they have going to have a yoga garden. They're going to have a golf simulator, which sounds pretty good to me. They're going to have a restaurant on premises, but this one does too, but it's going to be a lot bigger. They're going to have a blowout hair salon. They're going to have, which I don't need, as you can tell. They're going to have 4 indoor pickle courts. They have several outdoor here now, and they will have outdoor pickle courts at Valencia Grand. When they open Valencia Grand, they'll have 4 pickle courts that are actually inside. Pickleball is a big deal here. They are very competitive. They treat it very seriously. They hold champions every season. So if you're into tennis and you're into pickleball, this is a great community to consider. What I get sometimes in these communities, so we're in like sort of mid to southern part of Palm Beach County. We get more in this area of Palm Beach. We get slightly more snowbirds. And if you were to go to Northern County, so when we've previewed other communities such as Westlake, such as Arden, such as Avenir, generally speaking, those communities get more all year round families. They have those here too, but there happen to be more snowbirds here in this area. The Boca Del Rey, Boynton Beach area just seems to get it. Here in this community, you can expect somewhere in the area of roughly 35% of the residents are in fact snowbirds. So right now they're showing the models here at Valencia Sound for Valencia Grand. They are currently building the models over at Valencia Grand, but something I need to tell you is when they open up the sales center at Valencia Grand, I would expect that they're going to raise prices. This is our experience. We deal a lot in new construction. We are a new home co-broker. We have very strong relationships with the builder, and it's our experience that once they open the clubhouse and the new models over at Valencia Grand, you can expect them to raise prices. So one of the things I need to tell you is there is a process here. And with new construction, it is always evolving. We are here in the middle of 2022. It's very different today, the process, than it was earlier in the year, and then certainly last year. Here at GL, they like to do a lottery. They still do lotteries for some of the places. They have 3 collections here, and for one of the collections, it's 100% lottery. So when you figure out what you want to, what home you want, you have to wait sometimes, depending on the model you choose, to participate in their lottery system. Some of their homes you can buy right away. Call our office if you want to know more about how that looks. And in fact, today, they don't have any spec homes, speculation homes, but I'm being told by the people here at the builder after having some meetings with them today that they're in the process of building spec homes. So the idea with that is at some point in the near future, they're going to be offering quick delivery homes here at Valencia Grand. One of the reasons I mentioned the snowbirds is lots of times when we speak to snowbirds, they'll ask about the rental policies. You are allowed to rent here at Valencia Grand. You have to wait 1 year in order to do it, and they will allow you a short-term rental. When I say short-term rentals, the shortest you can rent is 7 months. So if you're away and you want to rent it, if you're away for the summer and you want to rent it, you certainly can. One of the reasons they put those stipulations in is they do not want people to have Airbnbs here. That is, here in Palm Beach, Florida, we have communities that most of them are governed by HOA or homeowners associations. And one of the things they want to avoid is having Airbnbs in their gorgeous resort communities. So once again, you can rent here at Valencia Grand, but again, the bottom line is the minimum you're allowed to rent is, currently today, is 7 months. One thing I find in this part of the county, this mid to southern part of Palm Beach County, relative to the northern part of the county, the prices are higher. So when you take into account even the smallest model and the smallest piece of land, you're looking at about $1 million. Prices here go up to well in excess of $1 million. Reach out to our team if you want to get the details on the specific models. But in the southern part of the county, the prices are higher. Even GL, GL up in Arden versus GL here in Boynton Beach, the prices are different. Again, when you're looking at Boca, Delray, and Boynton Beach, in general, the prices in Raymond County, whether it's existing and or new construction, they're going to be higher. So as you can see here at Valencia Sound, and soon to be Valencia Grand, they have a great clubhouse. They have all kinds of pools, whether it's a resistance pool like this one here, or whether it's a lap pool, or whether it's a resort pool, whatever case may be, they have something for everyone. Here at Valencia, they have many models. They don't have all, and I'm not gonna go through all of them, but this one's called the Bimini. If you look at their sheet, it is they have also a Bimini Grand. It's roughly 2,400 square feet. And like most Florida models here, it's very open here in the main area. You will find lots of places. We'll have your kitchen, family room, family area, and dining room all in one. One of the things I like about this concept here is and I've seen this in other models too, they have like a corner windows here. So you can literally close this up, or open this up rather, and make this one really beautiful area. And in the winter time, if you were to, hypothetically speaking, screen that off, you can open this all up and let the breeze come through on a nice cool winter day here in Florida, and you could use this area as if it's a whole nother room to the house. This model is called the Vienna. It's actually their smallest model. It's a little bit over 2,200 square feet under air. Here in Florida, we qualify all living space as under air, meaning under air conditioning. It is the base price of this house is currently today here in 2022 is $944,000. That's just the base price. And one of the things I'd say, when you look at builders' websites in general, they're quoting just the base price of the house. Remember too, you have to take into account not just buying the house, but also the land that it's going to sit on. Again, here in the Vienna, it's just like the other models. It's nice and open. One of the things I love what they do here at GL Homes is that they have the outdoor areas are very well staged. Many of them have pools. This particular one, they have a chess room, a chess game, as you can see. So anyways, and I think it's good because we do a lot of relocations, and one of the things that we find that buyers coming from the north are very interested in utilizing their outdoor area when they buy a house here in South Florida. So here at Valencia Grand, they have 3 collections. The other 2 homes I showed you were the Signature Collection. I'm currently in the Jade. The Jade is in the Vintage Collection. They also have the Crown Selection. Collection. So they go up in price as you go through the different collections, and they also go up in terms of the amount of land that you get. So if you want to find out which collections get how much land and how the standard sizes of a lot works, please reach out to our office. But as you can see, the Jade here is it's actually one of the more popular models. I've had clients that have come through Valencia Grand. We're actually showing homes in Valencia Sound, but is representative of Valencia Grand, and this is one of their favorite models. One of the things that I like about this model is it has a great, huge kitchen, and it has a breakfast area here. One of the things we have found, and the builders are responding, is that people in general today don't like formal dining rooms. Some people do, obviously, but a lot of people want to get away from the formal dining room concept. As you can see here, this is a nice, huge, big island. So you can fit typically your family around this island. If need be, you could use this area for a table, which they've done very well and displayed it here well in this model. But again, in general, people are getting away from that formal dining experience. And what I love about this is the kitchen. Yes, these are upgrades. Most of these models have a lot of upgrades, so just be careful when you walk through, because in terms of what the standard price of the base model is, you can expect it to be a little bit more and upgrade to different levels when you do your options appointment. More on that if you want to call our office. We'd love to tell you how that process works. This home is the Napa model. It's in their Crown Collection. This is the top end of the collection. This will be the nicest home that we'll show you here today. Again, very open concept, and what I think appeals to people is the windows. We get a lot of people down here from the north especially, and they want a very light coming in terms of their home. This model exactly does that. 3,200 square feet under air. The kitchen, as you can see, is quite large. It has that large quartz, which most builders are using quartz today. That large quartz countertop. I think you'll find that if you're looking for a bigger home, this is a model that might work for you guys. So one of the things I want to point out in terms of fireplaces here in Florida, most of them are not real. You will find that we don't get too many homes that offer wood burning fireplaces. Most of them are like this one. They're electric, and it's really for decoration. It doesn't get that cold here. If you've seen my videos in the past, in January, our typical high is 75 degrees. Our typical low is 55. Every now and again, we'll dip into the 40s. So the other thing is, if you do get a wood-burning fireplace, what happens is you will have a hard time getting firewood because there's not that much a demand for it. I know it's hard to believe if you live up north, because having moved and having a couple homes up north and having fireplaces, I loved utilizing it. But here in Florida, it doesn't get that cold, so most of the fireplaces here are just like this one, for decoration, and they're electric. Last but not least, when it comes to the models, I wanted to point out, this is what they call model row here. We are in Valencia Sound. I'm talking about Valencia Grand here today, but they're showing the models here at Valencia Sound. They're still building Valencia Grand. It's going to be a little bit south of here. But these models, there are some homes. There are currently no homes available in Valencia Sound, but they will have some at some point. And when they do reopen some of the homes here in Valencia Sound, these models will be for sale. Now, when you look at these models, they are decked out. So if you are interested in buying a model, reach out to our team. I'll tell you what that looks like. I'd love to have you look at the models before they go for sale, because there usually is a good demand for that. But these things are normally priced higher because they lots of times come furnished, and also because of all the upgrades, they're usually priced more than your standard basic or model price that these homes are advertised as. New construction Palm Beach, new construction Boynton Beach, new construction Valencia Grand, paradise here in South Florida.